Welcome back to the Gold League for World of Tanks. I'm Clutch, joined by Rootkill. I'd like to remind everyone to please follow us on Twitter at WGLNA, and also to send us how you are going to travel to the finals happening in San Francisco, February 8th and 9th at the Folsom Street Foundry. More information can be found on facebook.com/WGLNA, where you can join the event, RSVP. But send us pictures, descriptions, and if we find one that we really like, we'll go ahead and show it on stream. And we'll send out some codes as well. Gold codes are for 2,100 gold, 200,000 credits, 7 days of premium. Also, hit that follow button. I've been told if we now hit 8,000 followers, we'll give out another premium Tier 8 tank. We sent out the tank last night, so congratulations to that winner. Our producer, Sean, went ahead and handled that, and he handles a lot of the giveaways and the codes, and he works very hard along with the rest of the team here to make this show so fun. And that's why we have so many viewers.
We love giving stuff to you guys. I love giving out codes because it makes you all very happy and also helps you guys in your tanks journey to the big new Tier 10, whatever your goal is in tanks right now. I know my goal is to get all of the new Russian Tier 10 mediums. I've only got the T-62A, and I haven't had time to get the other two. I've unlocked one of the other two, but I still need that third.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot with Object 416, and I really like it. I was trying to test a lot of the range capabilities of the tank, and it's great until you reach that end where you can't move all the way around, so you have to reconfigure your position with your tank and move, and it's a little bit difficult sometimes when you're up against a rock, and you have to back out, move, and then get back next to the rock to get those other shots.
Yeah, I tried the Object 430 #2 on my Sheriff account. It's a lot like that, except it has a little bit wider range of turret motion. It's just like the 416, it's just a tier higher. It's a little bit better gun, and then the turret moves a little bit more, just enough to the point where you can pretty much turn it sideways back out of something and then shoot back away. It still has the depression problems, though.
I've been playing a lot of World of Warplanes on my personal account. When I play tanks, I usually play my Sheriff account because I like to give out gold to people as well.
150 gold,
and
just make it rain.
Dude, today, man, it was so awesome. I was on a map, and I'm leading the engagement of planes. Sometimes you don't want to be in the front. And I see 7 enemy planes in the engagement. And so I bank, and I go towards the mountainside. And I'm steeping and banking left and right, back and forth, dodging shots everywhere. And there's this one AA gun in placement at the top of the mountain that's friendly. It's next to a radar tower. And I circle around the mountain, and I cruise just over the AA, and I see the AA gun just start firing at the planes.
Yeah.
I was able to dodge all 7 planes and get 3 kills.
Oh, man.
Aced it, man.
What did the AA gun just messed him up behind you, right?
Well, yeah, the AA gun, the damage is moderate from an AA gun, which is another reason why I like World of Warplanes, because it's determined on the skill of the people flying the planes, but it's a necessary element of, hey, my ground forces can really help out here. And that's what saved my butt in that scenario. And we're able to turn around. And also my wingman did some great job as well. But it felt so good, man, because a lot of times people are like, oh, let me kill that one enemy, and 7 other enemies are firing on them, and they die instantaneously. But me, it was like, no, yes! So now I have it. It was a lot of fun. Love World of Warplanes. All right, so our face-off is, unfortunately, not both people are able to get here. Some problems with Kufo. Oh, we're actually good. We're good to go.
Sweet.
Just been told by technical director. So we're going to go for the face-off. Cunninghams versus the Cazadores. Good evening, gentlemen.
Evening.
All right, Cunninghams, you guys are pretty much in it to win it, and you're almost here. And what is that, a bobblehead?
It's Mike Zigermanis.
Of course you're a hockey fan, aren't you?
Yep.
What's your team?
The Leafs, obviously. From Toronto, you know.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's very painful.
It's okay.
Saw you guys had an exciting shootout. Also, I realized he's missing his foot.
You guys have probably, I guess you missed the results, didn't you?
Yeah, but teammates will tell me when I get out of here.
It's okay, you missed artillery.
Am I gone for you?
You're gone for me, unfortunately. It's okay. We can still hear you guys, but we did get enough time to see your little prop. Thank you, Martin.
This is very weird.
It happens from time to time. It's been happening.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You guys are sitting there at 10 points, though, and you guys are pretty much going to our finals. Any chance that
we need to win tonight?
You do need to win. That will secure your place. Because if you lose, other teams could overtake you. Cazadores, though, could be crushing dreams tonight. Cazadores, are you prepared to crush some dreams?
Cazadores están preparados para destruir... ¿Cómo se dice dreams?
Sueños. No.
Sueños. Están listos a destruir sueños.
queremos ganar. Ojalá se pueda ganar y para al menos conseguir 2 victorias en esta season. Es que vamos a hacer lo posible para poder ganar.
Okay. They want to win. They want to see whatever's possible. You know, they want another win under their belt for the season.
All right. And Cunninghams, you guys need to make it. You need to secure that spot. Are you practicing harder and harder to make it happen? I heard you guys were doing some putting in some real time.
Yeah, that was this week. I got to schedule lots of practices, so we had one after our game yesterday, so we're feeling good.
All right. Any words for your opponent, the Cazadores, before we do the coin toss?
Just good luck and say hi to Sapo for me.
Los Cunninghams que se dicen buena suerte y se quiere decir hola,
Sapo.
hablar hola a Sapo. Entonces,
Sapo Pepe.
Sí, sí, entonces tiene algunas palabras para los Cunninghams.
Bueno, que disfruten la batalla y vamos, ojalá que Sapo Pepe no le destruya algún tanque.
All right, he wants you to enjoy the battle, and hopefully Sapo Pepe will take down one of your tanks.
Pretty sure he said kill. But
Yeah, you can translate kill, take down. Lost in translation. All right, well, the higher seed is going to go to Cunningham's. Heads or tails on the coin flip?
heads.
Heads will be the call. The flip. Flip result, please, technical director. Heads is the result. And
Defer.
They call heads? They defer. Okay, so, Cazadores. ¿Qué mapa que quieres?
Himmelsdorf.
Himmelsdorf will be the first map. Spawn location for Cunningham's.
North.
North side on Himmelsdorf. South side will go to the Cazadores. All right, gentlemen. Good luck.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Baka.
I think.
I
Did you say
feel-
Baka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Baka Baka. It's fine.
Baka. Baka.
Is it Baka Baka? That's Baka
Baka.
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 How's that Soviet? He is our professional Russian. Well,
Professional.
also hashtag RU now on the whole team.
They're
And
all
abrasive.
of them. There's a few other people mixed in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Indy.
Baka Baka. Oh, that's how you say it.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
How do you say goodbye in Canadian?
How?
I don't know. I was gonna ask Cunningham.
Is it like goodbye, eh?
Goodbye.
Eh?
Yeah. So cute. I met a nice girl from Canada, and we were talking, and she said A. I didn't say anything, but I just kind of smiled. I was like, oh, it was really cute.
Whenever I find someone Canadian, I like to slip an A in there because
Yeah.
they will always just start. It'll turn. It's like it flips a switch.
Yeah. I love Toronto. Great.
I've yet to be there yet.
Great.
I haven't
I
gone.
have a great story from Toronto.
You've-
Makes
you've
me
told me your story.
smile ear to ear every time.
Yeah.
Every time. All right, Himmelsdorf's going to be the first map. Let's go ahead and draw that up on the telestration. As a reminder, everyone, to place their bets for the betting system. Top performer in betting will take home a Type 59 tank. That's a Chinese tank you cannot get in stores. You can only get it exclusively from us and maybe a couple other people in the black market. But shh, don't tell anybody. So all you have to do is follow the syntax on the chat. Make sure to follow what the moderator tells you perfectly, exactly. Otherwise, it won't count. And if you have any questions, ask people in chat. There's some mods there that are willing to help you. And you will have 10 points. You're just getting started. Guess what? You have 10 points. If you bet everything on a team that lost, guess what? You have 10 points. My gift to you. And please place your bets because you have 3 minutes from the time the coin flip happened until 3 minutes is up. Himmelsdorf, the first map, the most popular map when it comes to season play. Predictions, what's going to look like?
I just realized I put up ends.
Oh, ends. Well,
Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
not the map we're doing. We could
That's-
talk about ends if you want. That's
Yeah,
fine with
it's
me.
just
I mean, it's okay.
I started doing it and I was like, wait, I'm on ends. And
I
then you say Himmelsdorf,
I
and I'm
took
like,
improv classes. It's fine. I know what to do.
we can roll with it, but it's okay. I switched it up. We're back on
A little
Himmelsdorf now.
song and dance, a clutch and real kill guy.
I'm not a very good dancer.
Don't worry. I can.
You've seen it.
I
You've
can-
s-
I can-
Actually, no, I've seen your moves. They're crazy.
I can dance for the both of us.
Yeah,
That's right.
that is very true. I've seen it. Diagonal road, come on, easy peasy for the Cazadores. Possibly hill play. We've seen them go for those big hill plays before. On the other side, Cunningham's, maybe train station, the window, or maybe some, actually with Millard on the team, I'm expecting hill play on the zero line, some tank alley. That's probably it. We're going to see something along the lines of just everything to the east, I think. The west side of the map may not become a big factor in this unless we get that 5-minute reset you're always talking about, Clutch.
The top looks like a guy sitting on a beanbag chair, and the other guy looks like boxing with really long fists.
That is a really big fist.
Himmelsdorf.
That's some reach there.
Himmelsdorf will be the map. And again, we could see some significant hill play on both teams. Only one way to find out, and let's just see for ourselves. Let's jump into the battle. Cazadores versus the Cunninghams.
Taking a look at the tanks, we see 110, 2 5100s, 2 IS-3s for the side of Cunninghams in the blue. In the red, Cazadores will have 3 5100s and 2 IS-3s. No wet ammo racks to be seen anywhere. Come on, guys.
Careful.
It's a great way. We saw this. It was Logos just yesterday.
Cazadores versus Simp.
Yep. They had the fight. It was right there. It looked like it was going to go their way if they made their shots count.
Shaka Booyah.
Ammo rack goes, and then Cazadores lose all momentum and all advantages. Simp makes it an easy fight from there. I'm really a fan of the wet ammo rack on an IS-3. It's such a sensitive
No
module.
east, guys. No east. Rukill, they're going west.
I'm so wrong.
No.
It
happens to
it's
the
the
best
caster
of us.
curse, whatever.
Happens to the best of us. Well, Cess 28 in the IS-3, right behind the rubble, waiting for an open shot. Can he get it? He's an IS-3. Now the distance fires. Comps. Not hit. Did he reveal his location?
But he's no damage on him yet. Lucky comms. And he will return fire.
Ooh, one bounce and one
Cess
does hit.
takes a hit, though.
One does hit. Where did they actually hit on this?
Silent Demise, though, is looking for that T1 Sapo
right
Pepe.
in here.
They're looking for him. They think they really want that T1 today. Shots going out. Taka's taking a hit, taking a second hit from Kufo on the flank. Kufo's in a great position, and he even puts one into Militant.
A. Martin falls. First blood. Taka 001 taking a lot of damage
But
here.
A. Martin makes such great cover, and he's actually keeping Militant from taking damage from the front. Thugs and Helix are having a lot of trouble getting hits onto Militant. He's actually absorbing quite a lot of fire. Kufo down to 501 on that flank, just because of A. Martin's T1, allowing Militant to stay protected.
Logos takes a big hit to the side. Cess 28 backs up. Another shot from Logos, or into Logos on the side. He's going to go ahead. And move
Oh,
into
look
the
at this.
rubble cover.
Comp, Silent Demise are on the flank. I don't think they've been detected. They might be able to come in and just nuke some tank. They don't. They come around the corner and they actually knock over some stuff. Cess, though, I think has smelled this coming, and yes, he does. He knows that Comps and Silent Demise are on the way now. The rest of Cunninghams are pushing up that 3-line. Very dangerous push. Taka and Militant, though. Ooh, shots fired. Thugscry takes a hit. But reply from Logos does put Silent Demise back in his place, down 656.
Cess 28 takes a hit to the front, fires back.
Oh, what a shot on a Kufo. That is Comps. Threw 2 trains into Kufo, taking him down to 141.
Militant 83 in that 110 is in a really crucial spot to lock down Helio and Thugscry as Cess 28 falls back from a shot. Logos waiting for another
Commander
hit.
J is going to find Kufo out on the flank. And Kufo misses the shot. Commander J will find him, will take him down. And now Commander J has command of the flank. He
And
has
that's
great
a
shot.
big
Success.
hit. That big shot for Commander J into Cess 28. That means he's going to have to move forward here. Helio takes a hit to the front, unable to back up because Cess 28 blocked him for a second. But Taka 001 takes down Thugscry around the corner. Cess down to 165. Helio trying to trade HP, but he takes way too much damage. And now the cleanup crew from the Cunninghams pushing up against the rest of these tanks here. And one more shot, and he will fall.
So much ramming. There
Boom.
it is. And the North
Sapo Pepe. He wants to take down a tank. Will he do it?
They were saying hi to him earlier. He's saying now hi to the Guk.
Yeah. Bagak is hello in chicken language.
Whatever
Sapo
that
Pepe
is.
waiting for it. He wants to get a kill.
Come on, Sapo. You can do it. Si se puede.
Say, puede. Falling back for a bit here. Going, moving in.
Do it, Pepe.
So close. No! Bagak gets them. Cazadores fall to the Cunninghams in battle number 1 on Himmelsdorf.
They love that map. Cazadores really love Himmelsdorf, but I don't think they're seeing that much success
Mines
on
and
it.
Abby. Mines and Abby between the next 2 choices. Which one do you think they're going to choose?
I think they save Abby for that last one. Mines is what they go for this time. My prediction. You?
Mines.
Mines, yeah. Makes a lot of sense for them.
Choose Mines.
They've had some bad luck, though. They just can't get a win. They're really having trouble. Himmelsdorf up against Simp just couldn't get it done. And previous days also on Himmelsdorf. I don't think they're really going well for the Cazadores. I guess they want to get that one out of the way to begin with. They don't want to have your opponent fall back on that map. They're getting the weak map out of the way, then they go for the stronger points, and that's where they're hoping to bring it back and get a win.
Well,
although, I don't know if that's the strongest strategy.
To me, it's like taking a chain, right? And one of the links started to get beat on with a very
Getting rid of the
big
weakest link.
Cunningham's hammer, and that was that tank up to the front. And Commander J was the one that hit that final hammer blow, knocked down that tank. The rest of the team started to crumble.
Well, they crumbled like this into a pile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
like that.
well, they were still they were together, so they in a pile. But a lot of the issues with the Cazadores is they have these one-on-one firefights, and they'll lose, and they have these entire flanks that are ready to shut down the rest of the team.
Yeah, they're not really setting the tempo. They're not taking control of the map at all. And because of that, what's happening is other teams are imposing their will onto the Cazadores. Cazadores try to defend, but I don't think it works out well. When the 8-point rule was in effect, Cazadores could kind of fall back on the 8-point rule, and they got some wins there. But now they're just not winning in the brawls as it comes to just the amount of damage getting inflicted upon them. I was looking at the post-game stats, and I saw that Taka did 2,400 damage in that last battle. He was just doing work on the Cazadores, and they couldn't do anything about that. On the other side, Logos and Cess try and do as much as they can. Battle buddies for life, those IS-3s. They're always together, always doing as much work as they can. They performed well, but everyone else on the team just not able to do it. Kufo, Thugs, and Helix all not able to do more than 1,000 damage, just barely under there. The 5100s have to be doing that. You just can't. It's not working out for the Cazadores. Cunninghams just, I think, are outclassing them today.
Next battle, not Mines, not Abbey, Cliff.
Oh, well, it's an open map, so we could expect the usual Cazadores style, some 1390s, maybe some T69s here and there. I don't think we'll see a T32 though. Do you?
A Pershing, perhaps, but
Pershing makes sense.
the thing is, though, I would rather have a Pershing on this map because of the speed, because of the necessary movement you've got to get to those flag cap areas. Now, cover, hold down position, fantastic for a T-32, but honestly, as well, the speed to get into these areas, Pershing kind of more the way to go. But then, in my mind, I think, however, you have the HP, the armor, and, again, the hold down positioning of those T-32s, in those pocket areas, either to the north or sometimes, well, mostly to the north. So, yeah, if I was spawning to the north, I could see a potential reason to bring a T-32, the tank with no cons, but usually, Pershing, because of the speed. And guys, there's 3 pillars of World of Tanks for tanking. You have agility, armor, and damage. And each of these tanks will have a specific value that outweighs the others. In the T-32, it may not be the fastest, it may not have the most damage or penetration value, and the hull may not be the best armor, but it does really good in all 3 ranges and all 3 pillars, and that's why it's the 4th pillar tank.
I think generally it's I think it's called the Iron Triangle. I think I've heard that somewhere. Maybe I heard it in like a History Channel or something, but maybe I read it. It's been a while since I read that one. Whenever you think of that, the 3 categories: firepower, armor, mobility. The Panther was always talked about as one of those tanks that fit that area.
That's almost
perfectly.
every vehicle in the military.
Well, they try to fit in there, but tanks like the Mouse, which the Germans were trying to make, didn't really fit there. It had the firepower, it had the armor, it didn't have anywhere near the mobility. That's just an example, though.
But you have a multi-role vehicle, such as the M1 Abrams, which is the tank that
well,
the military
MBTs
uses.
break that. They're just they're just disgusting.
Yeah. Well, the game's almost ready to go as we jump into it. Battle number 2 on Cliff. Cunninghams versus the Cazadores.
Looking at the tanks, I'm seeing 2 T69s, 3 1390s for the Cunninghams. And the other side, Cazadores, bringing a Pershing, good call, clutch, and 4 1390s. Going for mobility, let's see how they do it. I know Cazadores, Kufo is going to lead the way for the charge, and scouting, of course. But will they split? That will be the tell.
And will they send tanks down the west compared to Riverblood and Pubstars, where that wasn't the case? Kufo and Sapo Pepe to the front. Sapo Pepe in the 1390. He's saying, you know what? I was not able to kill a tank with my T1. I want to kill something in my 1390. Hopefully it'll be the case. Stay on Kufo. The stats will come up in just a bit for him. Kufo going towards the donut side. Sapo Pepe just behind him. Waiting right in this, not in the center, right next to the small hill.
Countess takes 2 hits on his way out. That is Sapo Pepe and Logo stopping for those shots. Good move by the Cazadores. Now Countess can easily be 1v1 by Kufo, who is coming in. Kufo coming in fast, and he takes Countess down to 124, and 1 more hit. Nice job by the Cazadores.
Big victory for them.
Yeah,
Big
Kufo is at
them.
550, though. He is a little soft at this point. but no counter moves at all by the Cunninghams. They're not making any counter push, even though they have kind of an advantage. Oh, Taka is stuck out in the open. That could be it. Pershing is going to get a free hit onto Taka again.
Yes, getting unloaded upon in the Pershing. 2-3 hits to the hull. He falls back. That came from Taka and Militant. Trying to even up the playing field.
T1's
Cry is low. And he
take
falls
it down. Kufo taking him down. Bugak does get a little damage to Kufo, down to 476 for Bugak. He's going to have to run away.
And here comes Commander J to the side, pushing up against the Pershing at 475 hit points. 229 as Trireme tries to move up. Dodges a shot from Sapel Pepe as he fires into the ground. Sapel Pepe continuing to fire on Trireme, and he falls. Now Sapel Pepe cruising up as the T-69 Militant takes a couple shots from Logos on the side, down to 116. Sapel Pepe lives with the flag of victory, but it is too late to celebrate as he falls. Logos taking some fire on the run. Is he reloading? It looks like he's getting from the engagement. Commander J spotted down to the south side. Will he engage Logos at this section of the map?
I think he'll go for Helix, where he can rejoin Taka, and then Logos will come back into the fight. But no, Commander J is going to go for Logos, 1v1 him. And he closed the distance. I think Commander J was reloading first, so he will have the advantage in this engagement. He goes for the ram, does a little damage, and now he looks to be zeroing his shot. Stops, and he begins firing. Logos takes one hit. The second hit, Commander J needs to get through this before Logos is reloaded. Another hit, down to 100 hit points. Commander J just takes the building down.
Bam! Hulk mode from Commander J. Helio's going to be reloading as well, and Commander J will have more HP.
Commander J should be reloading now, I think.
But Helio's reloading as well.
Helio has shots, I think. He should be. He should at least. But he's at a distance where he can't really fire on the move. Commander J needs to put as much cover between him and Helio as possible.
And Commander J also needs to be cognizant of where Wathein is. Thug's Cry close to Helio. And Bugak.
He's going to meet up with Bugak. Bugak is important because he can take down other T1s that would start to pepper Commander J. Maybe take down some crew members, destroy some modules, especially if a T1 were to ammo rack Commander J. That would be huge. Now Commander J has found his way into Little Bush. He's going to try to scout something, use that to his advantage. But looks like Bugak is going to have to go back to Cap to stop that.
Minute 25 for flag cap. The other T1 going the long way around the east. Stand on Helio to see if he will spot Commander J first and be able to damage him. Cap is not Thug's Cry, it's Wathein.
Oh, Wathein. Bugak's at full health, Wathein's at full health. They're going to have to square off. And I'm waiting for Heliox to maybe show up and blow
He sees
up
Commander
Bugak.
J. Does Commander J see him?
No. Commander J doesn't.
Commander J popping out.
Who spotted Commander J? Oh, Heliox.
Heliox.
Oh, he's all the way to the south. I thought he was over in Delta 7 around.
Nope.
Well, Bugak has just about gotten on Cap. He hasn't spotted anything yet, though. Where is that T1? Where's Wathein? There he is. He's spotted now. Bugak looks to zero his shot. Wathein also zeroing. And Bugak's on the move, though. Oh, Commander J gets the shot. Nice job. Good teamwork from the Cunninghams, able to take down that T1.
Very well done. But that's a shot Commander J will not have in this engagement.
He doesn't need it. Heliox is so low. He's 2 shots away from death.
You say that, and then you think of misses, track shots, potential for things to go wrong.
Look at where Commander J is hiding, though. He's got this beautiful bush cover. He's got some spotting into the middle. Great position from Commander J. Love this ambush, and he may actually find Heliox as he crosses the middle. Heliox is in Foxtrot 6, crossing into Echo 6 very soon.
Helio looking for that opportunity.
He's spotted.
Can he get the shot? He does not see Commander J. However, he sees a shot that just
could have held it.
Missed
could have held that shot. As Bugak is getting closer to Thug's Cry, he sees him, stops, fires, and gets him. And that is a huge advantage right now. Commander J is at 8-11. Heliox is 2 shots from death. Cunningham's
Commander J
might be able to take this
only
one.
has 4 shots now.
If
he has not reloaded. Helio X down to him.
It's possible. Very difficult at this point. He doesn't have a lot of hit points to play with. He can take maybe 1 hit, but a second one, that's the thing. He can't sit out there and take hits. He's going to have to catch that 1390 by surprise. And the thing is, with Bugak still alive, you have a lot of vision for Cunninghams. He can cover for Commander J's weak points, for Commander J's blind spots. And he's actually going to stay in that position, it looks like, Commander J. Actually, it might just be because he's not able to get out of this position very easily. There he goes. He's finally getting out. Takes a little practice.
He's looking to line up a shot here against Baguk. From long range, shot fired, and it's a miss against the T1. T1 bouncing back and forth. Like one of those ducks.
And Helix is spotted.
It's like one of those ducks at a
shooting range?
Shooting range, yeah. I was going to say the circus or something like that.
Or a fair.
Yeah.
You go down to the
County
the
Fair.
pier
Mm-hmm.
down here in LA.
Santa Monica Pier.
Exactly. I think there was a game like that. No, there's a ring toss, but this is nothing like that.
No, not a lot of stuffed animals there.
Could
Heliox.
ring toss a T1 on top of Heliox. Catches enough air.
Yeah. Heliox again, still staying put, and this is going to allow. Well, you got to force the fight now, and you got to get down to that flag cap. 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
The Guk's on the way to the flag cap. He's maybe 20 seconds away, and with that, he could finish off the cap. Commander J has the 1390 pinned. Heliox has to make this engagement work. He could play it. He's got a bush, I think, where he could try and blind fire at Commander J. Oh, he's just going to book it in the open. Takes a hit.
Oh, big shot from Commander J to Helio. One more, and he will fall.
But the rock gets in the way, and Commander J has to resettle his gun.
And gets it. Commander J with the final shot is able to get the victory for Cunninghams. Leading the charge 2-0. Cunninghams pushed into that center section. They focused on the Pershing. Big firefight happened in the center. And it really evened out, but towards the end, it came down to the reload timings of those 1390s and T69s in the favor of Cunninghams.
Yeah, Commander J did so much work in that battle. He did 3,057 damage, getting 5 kills for his team. So he could have even done more potential damage with that. It's all stemmed by the fact that tanks that were barely left alive that he finished off were just amazing job by Commander J.
Commander J is one of the top 5 performers in the Gold League. So
is it?
I think
You were
top
looking
3.
at you were looking at
stats earlier today. Yeah, he's up there. He's really
I could
up there.
go maybe. I think I have the site up. Maybe I could go look. Let's see. I'll go. Yeah,
We'll take a quick commercial break. We come back. We'll check those stats. We get ready for the next battle. Well, is it ready right now? Do you have it?
Yeah, I've got battle
All right,
performance
go ahead and
up.
tell me. Go ahead and tell me.
All right, so battle performance right now. Spoons at the top. Commander J is second place.
Second place.
So Commander J is second place, guys.
After tonight's stats, we'll have to figure out where it's going to place them.
Drynet's in third. Fellatio, of course, Fellatio. Right behind him, an angry white guy is actually up there as well. Commander J sitting up top, and looks like we even got his picture going. So let me zoom in. Nice little pictures right there.
Great. That's the website, guys. More and more robust. You can get to see the profiles of these different players and also their personalities when we see them at the finals. Now we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, battle number 3 of the Cunninghams versus the Cazadores for the World of Tanks Gold League. Stay tuned. Such hype, man.
Ride the hype train, Clutch.
That was huge. That was that moment where Durasta won in that firefight a 7 HP tank up against a T69. He's an IS-3. The T69 bounced every one of his shots because of Durasta's placement.
And the reason was because everyone was yelling in his ear, too. The T69 couldn't focus because the rest of his team was just yelling at him to get the shots. Too much pressure on your players, they crack sometimes.
It was crazy. And we have that highlight reel from Season 1, but it was amazing. And Greetorp and myself were going nuts. It's the biggest thing I ever saw in the history of esports World of Tanks. Probably esports around the world. It was huge. Yeah. Huge.
We have big plays that are happening every day.
Yeah.
We got crazy stuff like yesterday.
Millard
Yesterday, Zombie Food got 3 kills in a row at the end of the River of Blood match. We weren't even freaking out about it because the thing is, we weren't surprised when Zombie Food just went Rambo on them.
Boom, boom.
Exactly. He just kills one, he kills another. He just stops, like lines up for Doc Golem. Doc Golem's trying to come in for a flank. He just gets him. And the thing is, a moment before, River of Blood had split all their guns each way and had instantly killed 3 tanks of the Googly Bobbers. Just instantly wiped them off the face of the planet.
Yeah. Well, it is time for battle number 3 of Cunninghams versus Cazadores. Can the Cunninghams close out the series 3-0? Let's find out. The battle will take place on Ruinberg.
Looking at the tanks, we see 2 5100s, 2 IS-3s, Countess in the 1390 for the Cunninghams. Cazadores in the red. 2 5100s, 2 T69s, and a 1390. Of course, it's Kufo. Who's surprised here? No, not me.
Are you surprised? No. Are you entertained? Yes, that's what matters. 5100s.
I'm waiting for Kufo to just like clutch a match and be like, are you not entertained?
Not entertained.
As he spins around in the middle.
Entertados. I don't know what the word for entertainment is.
Yeah, figure that one out.
That's my Spanglish. right, Kufo. I'm going to follow him to 1390. Is this the final battle for the Cazadores?
It could be if the Cunninghams win, but if Cazadores win here, then GG.
Well, for the season.
Oh, final match?
Yeah.
I'll
We'll
check
have
in
to
a
check
sec.
again.
Yeah.
Each of these players play 7 matches, guys, and some of them will hit their final matches today. Tomorrow is the last day of regular play, and that's it. It's all over.
Silent Demise is... Ooh, nice shot by Silent Demise. Although he will get tracked in response. Although Sapo Pepe has taken a hit. They've said hello yet again to Sapo. And he's down to 1016. Nice opening shots by the Cunninghams. They have a health pool advantage just by tank choice. And now they've got an even larger lead as they will send Countess up to the north to try and maybe get a nice kill. Oh, he'll just turn around. They don't need him.
Watheim?
Oh gosh, Watheim, you need to get through there. A. Martin will crush you.
I don't know if he can actually do it.
A. Martin actually misses a lot of his shells.
Well, you got a couple of them, but Guck's still there.
Although A. Martin will just reload, come back up, and probably finish him off unless Watheim can get through this window. Watt, you need to practice this more.
Through the smoke, through the fire and the flames. They're able to get it. Hard to get the shot. There we go. Oh, wow.
A. Martin says no smoking, though.
Bummer. Well, there goes one of the T1s. Guck and A. Martin now have complete map control of the north side, and they could go for that flag cap.
Although in the south, Countess is protecting the Cunningham's southern cap, and he does have a huge blind spot, but I do see light tanks, Kufo, and Logos on the mini-map near that cap. I guess they're just going to leave, though, and probably put Logos in a bush as Countess kind of jumps on top of some rubble and decides, I'm going to start peeking in this direction.
Oh, shot fired. In Silent Demise, not a connection. Sapo Pepe staying in this quadrant. Another shot fired. Looks like blind fire up to the corner. They don't see anything.
I guess that's over to the fountain over in Foxtrot 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Close.
There's no one there.
Close to that section. Around the corner. Oh, and Commander J and Taka 001 are spotted, but no tanks are close enough to engage.
Is Countess spotted in his 1390?
No. He's
wow.
Not.
What a ninja. He's actually going to get right up on this T1 there.
Now he is. The logo sees him up to the
Ninja.
corner. And he destroys the T1.
Nice. Now they've got 2 T1s down. Cazadores are going to have a hard time doing anything. They have the open side of the map. Now their southern flank is not protected. There's no spotting happening there. In the north, A. Martin and the Guck can put pressure on Cap whenever they decide it's safe enough to do so. In the middle, you've got some heavy tanks, IS-3s. And to the south, a flank is waiting to happen from 5100s. And that is Taka along with Commander J. Gonna be able to put all sorts of damage out here.
Dodges a shot from Kufo, who is up in the spawn position of his team in a defensive maneuver. Taking down trees.
There's a little bit of damage being traded in the middle. Wow, Silent Demise goes down. I didn't expect that. I didn't even jump over there because I thought he would live. But no, Silent Demise is taken down. That is a tier 8 down for the Cunninghams. They need to make this flank happen immediately, or they're going to lose Militant 83.
Oh, here they come. They're coming up to the north side here. And who is that on the side corner? It's Cess 28. He sees the 5100s pushing up. He takes a couple shots toward Commander J. 3 of them, to be exact. Commander J. He just stopped moving. Looks like he might have been tracked.
He was. Now Thug's Cry and Helix are trying to get in here. Also, I think, yes, that is Countess on the flank making some shots happen. Little damage being put out.
Sapo Pepe down to 22. Can he get a tank kill, though? Shot fire, and he falls. Kufo pushing up against him for the revenge. And he's going to fire into the 5100s. Looks like he took a track shot, or he moved to the left just in time. Ataka down to 620. Kufo
shot.
Trying to get that kill against that 5100. This could be bid for that 1390.
But Cap has started 37 seconds on the cap right now. Kufo does move to start. And Countess is having to run. But here's a tier 8. Militant to stop Kufo. Lines up the shot. Kufo jukes to the front. Militant has to stop this to ensure victory. 22 seconds. Kufo can stop the cap if he makes it back.
Come on, Militant. Hit that little... Oh, he hit the little divot.
Yes!
Nice big hit. Tracks him. 3 HP left on Kufo. Can he get the long shot? No. They're undercover. 8 seconds. Militant really took his time to line it up, but that's what it takes to get that shot.
3.
And he gets it right as Thug's Cry tries to get in the front, and the base is captured. Cunninghams takes it 3-0. Nice play by Militant 83 in the end.
Saved it. Without that, you would have seen Cazadores win in the brawl and ultimately take it. Without that T1 advantage, there's where T1s win a battle. They lost to Tier 8 before the fight even started, and they lost the brawl, but they won on the cap. Huge victory. Well played by the Cunninghams.
Now let's go ahead and check in the replay to see it again, what Militant 83 was able to do. He hit that, the crater, and when he hits this crater, watch, it messes up his aim. Right there, and he knows, okay, I better not shoot. I have to line this up again. He gets out of the crater, and he lines up this shot.
It's a perfect shot.
Nice job, because I could see myself in the rhythm of going for the shot, hitting the crater, and your aim's going to go off. You shoot, oh no, I got to reload. He's going to get out of there.
Got to stay cool.
Yeah.
And that's
Militant
what he does.
took his time. Thug's Cry tries to block it, not in time. Beautiful play by Militant. Hey, real heads up there, funny man. I can feel for you how tense that must have been. And well done in the IS-3. 5 for 7 of the shots, but really coming in at the end to guard those T1s for the win. Cunningham's looking good against the Cazadores, but they're going to have to look even better.
Look at the post game. You can see Cess does 2,000 damage. Helix, Thug's Cry, 1,700, 1,600, and that is way outclassing the damage put out by the Cunninghams that battle. You see Militant is the top performer, and he only overtakes Thug's Cry. He is third in damage in that battle, and still the Cunninghams win. That is it. Cap victory. Positional play. Just that much better on the Cunningham side. Cazadores, they have the ability to fight. They have the ability to win, but without T1s, you just can't win. You can't win everything.
Where does that put us with the Cazadores points-wise?
Okay, the Cazadores will still be at 3 points, and that will put the Cunninghams at 13 points, which, as I check, with 13 points, they will be sitting just above where #RU is right now. #RU is in second place with 12 points. So that puts Cunningham's in second place. If #RU plays later tonight, they play against Game Over. And assuming they win against Game Over, they'll be able to retake second place.
Okay. Now, does Cunningham's have any more battles?
They were on battle number 6. I think that finishes them for everything. And as I go to look at the schedule for tomorrow, tomorrow's schedule is Fulcrum Refuse to Die, Riverblood Game Over, Spurglord's Top Tier, Simple Tankers Hammer Time, and then Simp Googly Bobbers.
A lot of alpha.
Yeah,
alpha tomorrow.
That's your bracket.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right, on. Congratulations to the Cunninghams. Looks like they're going to make it to the top 8.
Yeah, I think that pretty much ensures, because Googly now, that pretty much ensures it. Game Over. No. So, yeah, that ensures it. There, congratulations to the Cunninghams. They'll be meeting us in
San Francisco. And we hope you guys can make it out to San Francisco February 8th and 9th at the, and I want to make sure I said it right, Folsom Street Foundry. More information at facebook.com/WGLNA and also our website, WGLNA.com. More information will be posted. Commercial time. Take a quick break. Next up, No Limit versus Nerve. 2 teams at the bottom of the bracket for the Alpha Division. This is a relegation fight for Nerve for No Limit. It's a fight to get a victory, at least one.
Or to crush some dreams.
Yeah, and this is their last battle. This is their last match for the season number 3. All right, we'll take a quick commercial break when we come back.